Okay, I'm recording again, so you know, either for the people that are not here or if you're here to look back. So I'm going to go in as this fake student. So I'm on my teams, click on the team. So if you look here, it says a link for the Banzai financial literacy class. So you're going to click on that. And so first, I just want to make sure everyone's on this page. So what do we see here? Anyone know the student? Anyone have the student password up here? The black line. Oh, good. Learner. Oh, you got it? Thank you. I think you guys can go through and click continue.
I got it.
Got it? Awesome.
Have you created our account?
Yeah, 1 second though, because I think. So you can use whatever for your username, but what I would do, I guess you can use whatever for your password, but you may want to use the same as your teams. So if you forget it, I can send that to you. Okay. Again, if you don't know that and you want it, I got them right here. I can get that for you. Okay. Can try signing in, and then if you just do whatever for a password, I'll write down this code. I'll move on. And you hit 13 or older. I'm going to do a new one here. Okay, so get to this page. If you're not there, let me know. Okay. So that's how to sign in. Is everyone at that point? Mm-hmm. Okay. So The first part's a little boring, and I'll kind of read through, but it's a good baseline, and it's actually going to be one of your tests after. So we're going to start with the basic one. We probably won't get through all of these. These two classes are the main ones. We're going to do some of this, and this is probably extra credit. So click on that. We'll get to this page. Click on Start.
Which one did you click?
Okay, that's okay. Banzai Junior. Okay. Click on Start. And what we're going to do is click on Take the Pretest. Okay, so we're going to go through 25 questions here, multiple choice. I'll just read them in case, I think you'll understand most of the words or anything like that. Now, again, this is what I was talking about is one, it's a pretest. If you get 5 out of 25 right, as long as you're doing it, it's going to be fine. And this will automatically send me it, and so I can look at it afterwards also. But I'm doing this as a student right now. So we'll go on, get started. And this should be the same for everybody. Okay. So it says an IOU is an example of a savings account, your new favorite band, a personal loan, or a spending plan. Now, we'll talk about this stuff later. What I want you to do right now is just your best guess. I'm just going to answer A for every problem. Okay, it might be right, might be most likely wrong most of the time. So you go through, pick your answer. I'll give you a couple seconds on each one, and then I'll go through and read. You, I guess, could go through and go a little faster, but I will go through, read them, and then do your best guess. It says, how does your money grow once you put it into a savings account? The bank gives you more money over time. The money fairy appears and adds more every year. Your mom puts money in your account every birthday. It doesn't grow. The amount stays the same. Okay. Which of these is not an example of income? So you're picking the one that is not. Money you earn from a lemonade stand. Money your grandma gave you for your birthday. Money you borrowed from your friend. Money you get for allowance. So which one of those is not? And again, I'm just clicking A on every one. And if I start going too fast, say something. Number 4, what is a good example of a financial goal? To save money for a college fund, to buy a new guitar and pay for lessons, to earn enough to buy a pet hamster, or D, all of the above. Number 5, what is the best way to make change at the grocery store? A, using the most coins and dollars possible. B, using the fewest coins and dollars possible. C, using only coins. Or D, all of the above. 6, why would someone create a budget? To keep track of money earned and money spent. To find out how much money they will earn. To keep track of how much money is in their savings account. Or D, none of the above. 7, which of the following could be considered a business expense? A, back to school clothes. B, the money you put into your savings account every month. C, fees for your soccer team. D, the dog treats you bought for your dog walking job. Eight, you make $12.75 running a lemonade stand with your BFF. If your supplies cost $3.75 to purchase and you split the profit equally with your friend, how much money will you make? Okay, A, $9, B, $4.50, C, $12.75, D, $3.75. Okay, so again, you make $12.75. Supplies cost $3.75, and then you split it with someone. I'm asking how much money you make. Nine, what is the best way to create a budget? Put everything in A, put everything in one jar and withdraw from it as needed. B, divide your money into categories according to what the money is for. C, divide your money in half, save half and spend half. D, put $20 in savings, $20 into IOU, and the rest into spending. Your little sister tells you she wants to buy some taffy from the store, but doesn't have enough money. If you give her money and make her promise to pay it back, what are you doing? Lending her money, borrowing her money, taxing her money, or budgeting her money? So this one is kind of a tricky one. 11, which of these is a reason to keep your money in a savings account? Your money will be safe. Your money, or B, you'll earn interest. C, it'll help remind you to save for your goals. Or D, all of the above. 12, what is a vendor? Someone who sells a product. B, a machine where you can buy soda and snacks. C, a type of savings account. D, someone who has a budget. We're getting over halfway here. 13, what's interest? Money you put into a savings account. B, money the bank pays you regularly to keep your money in a savings account. C, money left over after you pay expenses. Or D, money that you spend on your hobbies. 14, what's the difference between a deposit and a withdrawal? A, they are different words for the same thing. B, a deposit is a type of budget and a withdrawal is a type of bank account. C, a deposit is when you take money out of a bank account and a withdrawal is when you put money in. Or D, a deposit is when you put money into a bank account and a withdrawal is when you take money out. You've decided to start making and selling brownies. You want to team up with a friend. What would that mean for your business? You'll be able to make more brownies. You'll probably be able to sell more brownies. You'll have to split your profits. Or D, all of the above. 16, which of the following is true about sales tax? It's included in the price of things that you buy. It's added on top of your final total at the store. Kids don't have to pay sales tax. Sales tax can only be paid for with change. 17, what happens if you spend money on something you didn't plan for in your budget? A, you'll have to pay an extra fee because you didn't plan to spend that much. B, you'll never reach your savings goals. C, you'll need to look at your budget and change it for the new expense. Or D, you can't spend money if you didn't budget for it. 18, you're dying for a pair of sneakers to wear to school, but they're expensive. What is this an example of? A long-term goal, a need, an emergency purchase, or an investment? Okay, 19. What does it mean if you have debt? A, you have money in a savings account. You owe someone money. You have a budget. Someone owes you money. So if you have debt. Number 20, what two things should you track in a budget? Income and expenses, expenses and savings, income and sales tax, candy and video games. Almost done. Good news, the bike that you want is $35 off. What should you do with the leftover money if your goal is to keep saving? Buy some sweet wheels and a personalized helmet. Put it back in your wallet. Deposit it in your savings account. Keep it handy. You might want to buy something else soon. That one's kind of... Sometimes there's maybe one or two answers that could be good. Try to pick the best, the better of the two. 22. Why is competition between sellers good for shoppers? A, it's funny to watch. B, it gives them more choices and better prices. Hello? What was that? Oh, yeah. She's got, I made her account.
Where's she?
Back there.
Just to show Teams really quick.
Okay, it's not, you have to see if it's updated. I wasn't able to add her yet. So, B, it gives them more choices and better prices. C, it gives them more deposits and lower sales tax. D, it means there will be more sales tax. 23, you've reached your goal of saving enough money for a hoverboard. Now what? Set a new financial goal and start saving toward it. You no longer have to keep a budget. Congratulations. You get a bonus of $20. You can't buy it until you earn even more money. 24, what will help you sell the most at your lemonade stand? A, buying cheaper lemons so you can make more lemonade. B, pricing your lemonade 5 cents lower than other stands so more people come. C, asking your friend to help so she can serve more customers. Or D, all of the above. Last one, you earned $8 in cash from babysitting. What's the first thing you should always do? A, spend it. B, enter $8 in your budget as income. C, put it all in a savings account. Or D, withdraw the money so you can spend it. So once you do that, you should have a score.
The next one?
Nope. 1 second here. And then what I'm going to do, let's see, stop recording.